Break the board sports. It's your boy RJ Cash. Click that like, hit subscribe. Hope everybody has a Merry Christmas this week. Diving over Saturday college football bowl games. We got two really good ones. We got Virginia, Missouri, and LSU, Houston. I'm really intrigued on this LSU Houston game when we dive into the handicap on that. But here we go. Let's get started first with Missouri and Virginia meeting up in the Gator Bowl. Now, the Gator Bowl here is going to be in Jacksonville, Florida. Virginia and Missouri. Now, on your opt outs for this one, Virginia, Jason Prevard, cornerback, he's out. But two huge transfer news for Missouri. Marquise Johnson, wide receiver, entering the transfer portal, the burner. Then Bo Perbula, the starting quarterback, he's out. So now they're going to have to go with a true freshman quarterback here at Missouri. Matt Zollers will get the start here at quarterback for Missouri. Even with that being said, Missouri a 4-point favorite. 44.5 is the total. Now, 68% ticket count, 54% of the handle going over. 32% ticket count, 46% of the handle to the under. Virginia getting 30% ticket count, 25% of the handle. Missouri, 30% ticket count, 75% of the handle. Now, Missouri comes in ranked 25th. Virginia ranked 20th in this one. When you look at this game, obviously Virginia had the run, had a chance there in the ACC championship, and a chance probably to get to the college football playoff. Fell apart on them there at the end, but Virginia finishes up the regular season 10-3 straight up, 8-5 ATS, 4-1 on the road, as to where Missouri 8-4 straight up, 6-5-1 ATS, 2-2 on the road. Now, when you look at Virginia, wins at Louisville, beat Florida State pretty good. At Cal, went and got a win. Split with Duke. Nothing really like jumps off the page about Virginia's resume. Now, Missouri, they lost 17-6 at Oklahoma. Got thumped by 21 against Texas A&M. Only lost by 7 to a good Vanderbilt team. Lost by 3 to Bama. Beat Auburn by 3. So Missouri obviously been more battle tested than the Wahoos. Now, listen, if you're looking overall, Virginia averaging 32.2 points per game. Guess what? Missouri averaging 32.2 points per game defensively. Virginia giving up 20.5, Mizzou giving up 19.5. So this thing, from a statistical standpoint, right on the button. Looks to be about 60 degrees here in looks to be about 60 degrees here at the Gator Bowl. Virginia 9-2 their last 11 games. The over when they play is cashed 7 of the last 8 in the Southeastern Conference. Virginia 12-5 ATS their last 17 as a dog. That's a good number for them. But Missouri 20 straight wins when they are the favorite. 4-13 ATS though in the month of December their last 17. Missouri on 11-4 straight up run. 13-6-1 ATS their last 20 games. For me, there's a couple 4.5s out there. One over at Caesars. I like Virginia plus 4.5. I will take the points with the Wahoos. Next game on the board, and this one is really interesting. You got LSU and Houston. Now, diving into the handicap on this, let's look at what's going on with portal news first and foremost, as far as who is opted out for the draft or for the portal. So that way we know exactly what we're looking at here. Now, LSU, Aaron Anderson, wide receiver, draft. Mansur Delane, draft. Ahmad Bro, defensive lineman, transfer portal. Harold Perkins, linebacker, again ready for the Shrine Bowl. Then Houston has Demetrius Hunter, offensive lineman, out. So not a lot of huge opt-outs. And obviously, if you're LSU players, you're trying to impress Lane Kiffin, new head football coach. Houston, now this game, this bowl game, the Texas Bowl down there in Dallas, you got Houston, but in-state. Still not a long trip for LSU either, but Houston laying 2.5, getting 48% ticket count, 62% of the handle. LSU 52% ticket count, 38% of the handle. Your total sets 41.5, 81% ticket count, 44% of the handle to the over, 19% ticket count, 56% of the handle to the under on this one. When you dive in, Obviously, LSU a disappointing season at 7-5, 4-8 against the spread. They're just 1-4 on the road. Now, this Houston team, 9-3 straight up, 8-4 ATS, 6-0 on the road. LSU, they didn't get blown out other than Texas A&M. Everybody else, they hung in the game. They just couldn't finish. They couldn't score. So it'll be interesting to see how they handle this. Now, Houston, couple good wins. Arizona State, Arizona, Texas Tech being by 22. So lost to TCU by 3. So, kind of a mixed bag. This bowl game is one of the trickier ones for me to handicap because I don't really know the motivation for LSU other than you got kids. Are they trying to impress Lane? That that's something that I haven't figured out. And then this Houston team, while they've been good in some areas, they just don't overwhelm you. You don't look at them like, oh, they're a really good football team. LSU, again, their offense was the problem. 109th ranked in the country, 21.8 points per game, as to where Houston's averaging 28.3. But LSU's defense keeps them in there, 18.3 points per game. Houston's defense giving up 21.8 points per game. Now, LSU 1-5 ATS their last 6, 10-5 straight up their last 15 overall. But when LSU is in the role of the dog, they are 0-5 straight up, and they're just 1-6 their last 7 road games. Houston, much better resume, 5-2 ATS their last 7, 9-3 straight up their last 12. They're also 8-3 ATS their last 11 against the Southeastern Conference. However, this is their first time in the role of the favored, but in the role of the favorite, their last 7, they're 6-1 straight up. Well, look at this game, going to be 65 degrees, bright, sunshiny. Again, I would like to think the motivation these LSU players would get up for this. I think there's a better avenue here, teasing and going under. So 10-point teaser, we talk about these all the time, getting under 51.5 in this game, doing something like that. As far as the side perspective, for me, I'm going to take the dog or pass, and here's why. LSU still has far more talent. They just played like crap. I know Lane Kiffin isn't coaching the bowl game, but he's on the sidelines. I think that makes a huge difference, gives LSU a little bit more pep in their step. So I'm going to take Virginia plus 4.5. That's an in-pocket play. LSU is my lean. I would get 3, though, even if I had to lay that R20. And then 10-point teaser. I like teasing that total up in the LSU game, getting under 51.5. Merry Christmas to everyone. RJ Cash, Break the Board Sports, giving you stats, trend information to help you with your handicap, whether you fade or follow. Hope you win your bet. God bless and happy handicapping.